Hey, thank you for your patience. Thank you for your patience. Hey, we had some technical difficulties. Hey, it's worth it. Thank you for your patience. Hey, welcome to Posh underscore Clevelander. It ain't over spring football with your girl, Posh underscore Clevelander, a bougie sports production. And yes, get on board, children. Get on board, children. We are talking Memphis Showboats today. Hit me.
Hold up, baby. Hold up. It ain't over. It's not over. The party's not over.
It ain't over. Spring football update with your girl, Posh underscore Clevelander, a bougie sports production. Check us out on YouTube and on X every Tuesday. It ain't over. Spring football update with your girl, Posh underscore Clevelander, a bougie sports production. Check us out on YouTube and on X every Tuesday.
Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. It's your girl, Pasha underscore Clevelander. You're going to subscribe to bougiesports.net. You never know what these crazy girls are up to. We're going to have fun this summer. Already, the girls were out at the Cleveland Golf Expo. Oh my goodness. I hope no one got hit in the head with a golf club. And you're going to keep it locked on the X. We're all over there. My girl Heather, I love her Heather love Buckeyes. She's great with college, but you are going to keep it subscribed to me, Posh underscore Clevelander. We are going to go through the journey of March 28th through June 14th for spring football. It was a turbulent week, so sit back and relax. We're going to talk about the news around the UFL. Also, we have a special guest. We're talking Memphis Showboats. I'm going to try to restrain myself and not use the BATTLEHAWAKS. I got that out of my system last week. I will try to restrain myself. You know where my love lies. But I had fun learning and growing about the Memphis Showboats. I had such a good time learning about the Memphis Showboats, learning about them. Let's take a look where they're at. The Memphis Showboats hail out of Tennessee. You need to get there. If you need have family there, definitely visit. Take out a game. That's the beautiful thing about spring football. You can attend a game. You can attend a game and still be able to have money for food and travel. So definitely take a look. But let's get into the news around the UFL. There was quite a bit of controversy we want to get into. There's quite a bit of controversy we want to get into. There's Ken Wiesenhunt. Let's go ahead and give a happy birthday to Ken Wiesenhunt. He's going to be having his birthday February 28th while he's at camp. So so the championship game, it was announced by at James Larson. I want you to go ahead and give him a follow. At James Larson, at James Larson, at James Larson PFN on X. He announced February 20th, around 11 a.m. that the championship game will be taking place in St. Louis. Now that made quite a big a controversy. If you would notice there, Bruce Ward was like, "Yeah, right." He was a little incredulous, as you some of you don't know. St. Louis is one of the most engaged fan bases. We tail, like I said, we tailgate, we come to the game. So a lot of people thought that this decision to do the championship game again, June 14th in St. Louis, was because to get the most eyes. Because the thing about it was, even though the championship games last year was sadly the Battlehawks did not make the championship game, it was pretty well attended. It was pretty well attended. Well, the championship game will once again be Saturday, June 14th in St. Louis. And a lot of the, and your boy, shout out to him at ABC Ward, it was like scheduling conflicts, my St. Louis because of the largest attending audience. But James Larson explained that there were really some scheduling conflicts around the area. The DC, other stadiums are being used for other things. For instance, DC, he explained, the DC Defenders use their stadium for soccer. So there were indeed some scheduling conflicts going on. So maybe that is a reason. Now, as you know, your boy Travis Feeney, defensive player Travis Feeney, he was very pleased about that. Travis Feeney, defensive player, he was in James Larson comments. He was very pleased. He's one of the most socially engaged players. Travis Feeney, he's very engaged, and his fans are called Feeney fans. Travis Feeney was very pleased about the championship game. I'm sorry. You know I had to go off. I'm sorry, but I am very pleased about the championship game being here. So let's review your schedule. Let's go over your budget probably. So it looks like this. So the timeline looks like this. You're going to have March 26th. You're going to have Memorial Day, March 26th. Then you're going to have your week 10, the last week of regular football, May 30th through June 1st will be that Friday. The May 30th through June 1st will be the last week of regular football. And then June 14th will be the championship. Now, your girl, May 13th. I'm already working on it. I want to shout out my guest that you're going to see later on today. He gave me the idea. He's going to be definitely coming to St. Louis for the championship game. And I want you to have a safe time here in St. Louis. So I'm going to, a month out, May 13th, do a Posh episode. Welcome to the Lou. Welcome to the St. Louis episode. I'm going to start working on that really soon. Showing actual places that I feel will be safe, clean for families. I want you to have safe. There's the main artery here in Route 70, where the airport is right off of there. There's a Bandanas barbecue right there. You know what I mean? I just want you to help you scout out. You got to plan your budget. So that May 13th, I'm going to do a special Welcome to the Lou episode. That's a month out from the championship game. If this is going to be your first time coming in the Lou, I do want to shout out though, April 26th. April 26th, though, is a great time to come to St. Louis. You'll be able to catch in the morning a Cardinals baseball game and a Battlehawks game, and they're very close downtown. My family did that. My family one time did an Iowa State game, and then we turned around the next day and we went and did a Kansas City football game. So it is fun. We're still recovering. we're still recovering. So, but it is, yeah, I want to challenge your family to maybe, if you have it like that, then maybe think about that. Coming into St. Louis April 26th and doing a Cardinals game and then doing a Battlehawks game while there. So just think about that, whatever your family can do, think about that. But I definitely am starting to work on that May 13th episode. Welcome to St. Louis. Want to keep you safe. Want to keep your budget safe. Get you a heads up on what's going on this week. So far the coaches, they arrived in Arlington. As you know, the players are all in Arlington. The coaches are all in Arlington. The coaches arrived there 24th to 27th. In fact, I think they're putting on some virtual camps. Those of you that are coaches or want to be coaches, I wonder, can you sign up for this? But anyway, there's coaches, there's virtual on Zoom coaching camps that you can do. They're doing that. So they're coaches are working on their passive income. All right, Coach Beck. They're working on their passive income. Well, the coaches between the 24th and 27th are down there. The players arrived the 27th. I guess they're getting settled in. And then March 3rd. And then, oh yes, February 28th, Coach Ken Wiesenhunt's birthday. Coach Ken Wiesenhunt's birthday as they arrive in camp. March 3rd, camp begins. March 8th through the 15th, scrimmage and joint practice begins. Be safe, guys. Don't hurt my Hakeem Butler. March 8th through the 15th, scrimmage joint practices there. March 21st through the March 21st, that is teams cut down to 66 to 50, and then we're starting start date March 28th with the Battlehawks at the Houston Roughnecks. So it's cutting down to the wire. We this week on social media, people had some little bit of issue. We had The Rock, who owns the UFL with his boo, Danny Garcia, along with 50% of the Fox, was on Friday Night SmackDown. Didn't have a mumbling word for the UFL, but was all talking about Moana and did some cringy thing with Cody Rhodes. I feel like that would have been a good time. That would have been an excellent time, The Rock, to mention the UFL. You were there on Friday Night SmackDown. Why not have, I don't know, a commercial for the UFL? Because if everyone tuned in to see you, The Rock, you could have maybe had, I don't know, a commercial talking about the UFL. But I digress. Let's move on. What else is going on around the news, around the NFL? So moving on, I want to give some thanks. A lot of response to my first episode, and I'm growing, guys. I'm growing. I already had some technical difficulties. I appreciate your patience. I'm growing, guys. I'm learning. I'm growing. I just want to shout out Jeff Bama here. I just want to shout him out. Thank you for putting your UFL fandom out on X. I'm a born and raised Browns fan from Ohio who moved to Alabama years ago, purchasing Stallions season tickets 2022. I never thought it would be such a fun experience. Haven't missed a game since. Well, Jeff Bama, guess what team we're going to be talking about? Guess what team we're going to be talking about? Yep, giddy up, Birmingham Stallions, the UFL champions of last year. Next week's episode, next Tuesday, is going to be Pony Up Birmingham. And I'm going to drive my family crazy saying Birmingham. Birmingham. I'm going to be reaching out to the Bottom Line. Go ahead and give those boys a follow. One of the guys on the Bottom Line, I do believe they're from Birmingham. I'm going to be reaching out to Jeff Bama. about his feelings about Birmingham. Jeff Bama, do you think they're going to repeat? I always like to reach out to fans, so I'm going to reach out to Jeff Bama, do a short little talk with him. But Birmingham, let's reach out to him. So next week's episode will be a Birmingham Stallions episode. Now, the inner Battlehawks girl in me wants y'all to simmer down some, but I will allow it. But yes, the unbiased reporter in me, yes, I can't wait to do my due diligence research in the Birmingham Stallions. There we go. But thank you, Jeff Bama. Thank you, Jeff Bama. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. As a nurse, everything is so left brain. You daydream and you kill a patient. So I love doing this for you guys. I love showing my creativity, my personality with you guys, and with being a podcast. Thank you for the privilege, Yvette and Bougie Sports Podcast, for a chance to let my creativity and my personality show for once. I can daydream and be creative, and I'm not going to kill anybody. So thank you. This is my outlet from nursing. Thank you. What else is going on around here? As soon as I do a show and I have it planned and try, Bougie Sports, we work hard, we plan. News drops the day of the show. Rule changes, rule leaks. This is spotty. I was literally working up to the day of, the rule book changes. We mapped out the onside kicks. Announcer guy can tell you about that. The Notebook episode X Space we did together, but today I want to focus on the overtime they talked about. The overtime changes they talked about. 5 yard, so on overtime. So always follow the UFL for this one. So they talked about this today. They dropped this today about some of the rule changes. So overtime, you have best out of 3 for overtime, and you start off at the 5 yard line, no kicks. Okay, so 5 yards, best out of 3 chances, and no kicks. Double forward pass is allowed. Behind the line of scrimmage. And for those of you that had to research what a double forward pass is, double forward pass is when you're allowed to have 2 forward passes in a single play. So that is the overtime rule change that is allowed. So no kicks. So the first game is going to be very interesting. So I would suggest having your highlighter and your rule book out. That's first game. So so be prepared this first game to be very interesting, and it's going to be full of controversy. I think this first game is going to be full of controversy. This first game is going to be full of controversy. So let's talk Showboats. Get on board, little children. Let's talk Showboats. Okay, Showboats. So happy birthday, Ken Wiesenhunt. He's been coaching for 23 years. He is a special teams coach for the Browns. He was a special teams coach for the Browns. We've got 1 month to go from his birthday. I think that's pretty special, Showboats. His birthday is February 28th. And exactly 1 month to go from his birthday. That's something to be proud of, Showboats. Coaching tree, he was an assistant to Bill Cowher, Chris Palmer. He coached Ben Roethlisberger the year he got Offensive Player of the Year in 2004. He coached Phillip Rivers when he got Comeback Player of the Year. And when he was special teams coach, it was in 1999. It was a 2-14 season, but I digress. But Ken Wiesenhunt, so he knows adversity. He knows challenges. So that, and that's the good part. That's the good part about coming from Browns. Belichick, Bill Belichick is, he is Bill Belichick because he had that rut dealing with Modell. Yeah. Dealing with Art Modell. You can overcome anything. Dealing with Art Modell. Dealing with the Browns, he was hated. Bill Belichick was hated when he was on the Browns because it was a rough time, rough season, win-loss season, So, those are good roots for him to have. So as I was preparing for you guys today, I wanted to, you got to keep it simple. When you're growing in football, you got to keep it simple. So I honed in on two players. Okay. I honed in on two players. I naturally went to John Atkins. John Atkins, number 99. John Atkins, number 99. Defensive tackle. 321 pounds. 6'2". Now, what you're going to see later in my interview is I was working on all of this. And then later on, organized our schedule. I met up with, you're going to meet up with my interview with the leader of the fan base. Okay. What you're about to see was not coordinated. We didn't plan this. My research was done separate from before I met with him. Okay. I can't help it that UFL people are in one accord. Okay. All I know is, like I told you, I don't talk X's and O's, but when you have a nursing critical thinking mind, you just assess things. You just got to look at pieces and parts. And I want to shout out, if you are looking for a career, you don't find in your way, become a nurse. And I'm talking men and women, become a nurse. But John Atkins, 99, I just feel like when I studied different games with him, I just feel like he's right there. He's 321 pounds. He ran a 5.38 in a combine, 6'2". And I just feel like my wish for him is to look at Wyatt Teller film while he's at camp. Wyatt Teller on the Browns. He has manhandled first quarter. It was Showboats defenders at the Showboats, and Showboats were 1-7 at the time, and it was like the first quarter, 10 minutes, and Atkins is manhandling two men at the same time. And there's something called the bulldozer technique, where you take one man, use his body to knock over another one. Wyatt Teller is good on the Browns, is good at that. I want John Atkins. Somebody tell John Atkins 99 to look at film of Wyatt Teller. He can do it. He's almost got it. John Atkins almost got it. I just want John Atkins, my football, Pasha's UFL nursing wish list. UFL nursing wish list with approval of a UFL team doctor is for John Atkins to maybe just lose about 10 pounds of fat, not muscle, in that belly. Because I saw the men, because of the fat, he has like a little buoyancy to him. Just lose like 10 pounds in that belly. And then just practice his feet, his stance, so that nobody can move you like a tree. And then get rid of that fat and just practice your stance. Just practice this. I felt just like a drill like that. But just he needs to just practice his stance, because I saw the men are able to move him too much. Okay. He needs to just practice his stance. Train with a weight jacket now under supervision, because I know it's humid. It is humid in Memphis. So just train, keep the muscle, but lose a little bit of that belly, and just train with like a weight jacket, and just practice your feet, your stance a little bit. Just you lose it like that. I think John Atkins would got it. Study Wyatt Teller, study some film with that. But 99, I was immediately drawn to him. The next player on the other side of the ball immediately, and I tweeted this out, I teased this out. My hint was Darren Sproles. My hint was Darren Sproles. Who was I talking about? My hint was Darren Sproles. Who on the Showboats? Well, let me rephrase that. That's the shocked look that I tweeted out. That's the shocked look we're going to talk about. Darius Victor, number 27, running back. Darren Sproles 2.0. That stubby, starched, I shall not be moved. His specific gravity. That's the Darren Sproles stuff. That's what you need. That's that different. You don't want every player to be cookie cutter Brady. You need players that are differently able. That's what you need. You need that Darren Sproles type of player. Imagine my shock and awe. Later on, I'm going to show you. Let's compare. Darius Victor, 5'7", 230 pounds. Darren Sproles, 5'6", 190 pounds. The man was 34 when he won the Super Bowl. So somebody better not say that Darius Victor is too old to play. No NFL team better not say Darius Victor is too old. Why? Because Darren Sproles was 34 when he got a Super Bowl ring for the Philadelphia Eagles. Nobody better not say a mumbling word. What's that specific tough gravity? It's hard to pull the man down. It's hard. I bet his muscles is like bulletproof. It's hard to pull the man down. He's able to bob and weave. I saw that in several different games. That's that X factor. That's that X factor that makes other teams, it's harder to game scheme with. You know what I mean? That's that X factor. It's like makes other teams will scratch their head. You know what I mean? And I don't see other teams have that. You know what I mean? That's that X factor that you want. You want to have Darius Victor to get your third downs. I would use him sparingly. I would, because he is shorter. I would want to make sure to use him sparingly, get those third downs, use him for the end zone. I would use him on that Swiss Army knife mode. You know what I mean? I would. My theory, I have a theory, and I tweeted this one time. One way to save injuries. My theory for running backs is running backs are prone to injuries. Don't give me flashbacks on my Nick Chubb. And the news today about Nick Chubb testing the free market. Posh, walk away. Posh, walk away emotionally. Posh, walk away. Posh, walk away. My theory on running backs is the way to protect their injuries is third downs, the end of the quarter, there's a way to rotate them out. Think of threes. Have three RBs that you use, but you rotate them out. You save their bodies, and you make it so everybody gets their numbers, but you rotate them out. You know what I mean? I would have the Bumblerooski third string running back in there, but I would like think of threes, third downs, second downs, key plays. First down, I would throw in my third string. I would just three save their bodies. And so everybody still gets their numbers, but you want everybody, you don't want NFL career or UFL career to be not for long to it. You know what I mean? Rotate it out, rotate it out. That's what you want it to be, rotated out. Without further ado, we're at the half hour mark. Perfect. We're at the half hour mark because this interview is awesome. Without further ado, we are going to jump into the interview with the boatsman. Stay for this, guys. Stay for this, guys. This is the interview with the boatsman. This is a key because this ties into what I just said and the shocked look on my face. Okay, the shocked look on my face. Um, Take a break right now. We're going to take a little break for our sponsors, but you do not want to miss this. The boatsmen of the Yachts Club, sort of like you have the Dog Pound of the Browns, you have the Yachts Club of the Memphis Showboats, and you know the Showboats are nothing without their fans. We'll see you later. We'll take a break right now. Take a break. Bye bye.
Hold up, baby. Hold up. It ain't over. It's not over. The party's not over.
It ain't over. Spring football update with your girl, Posh_Clevelander, a Bougie Sports production. Check us out on YouTube and on X every Tuesday. It ain't over. Spring football update with your girl, Posh_Clevelander, a Bougie Sports production. Check us out on YouTube and on X every Tuesday.
Alrighty. I am trying to see how to show my video. Oh, here we go. Trying to see. I'm sorry, guys. Trying to see how to show my video. Hi guys, I need some help. I need some help. I cannot share my screen. It's not showing how to share my screen so I can share my video. Uh, I'm sorry guys. I'm sorry. Okay. It's supposed to say share. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry guys. Alrighty. Oh, thank you for your patience. I think I got it started. I got it started. created a live stream that's going to be scheduled. It should pop up. I think it will. Thank you for your patience. It's going to start up in 4 minutes. I'm so sorry. I'm still growing at this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It should be broadcasting live here really shortly in about 4 minutes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me get settled here. Uh, Thank you for your patience. Okay. So the best I could do is I got it scheduled, the interview scheduled for with the boatsman to begin in like 2 minutes. While we're waiting for that, let's see here. We have a response to that and video clip. Okay, the boatsman. The boatsman. He is part of the fan base that's called the Yachts Club. And what you're going to see here is I interviewed him for about a half hour, and he is part of. You're going to learn about his history of how long he was part of the fan base there out of Memphis. They are part of the group that sits at a certain place the um, behind the goalpost there in Memphis. There, recently, if you take a look, their mascot, which is Skipper, he's really adorable. They recently celebrated Mardi Gras, getting ready and had some fan events there. They had some awesome things going on there, reaching out to reaching out to all of the fans there. It would take a look at what's going on there. Alrighty. So without further ado, it's going to get started here with the interview with the boatsman here really shortly. Mhm. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for sticking around. And it's 9:04. Should it automatically pop up? here on X. The interview is now broadcasting live on X, on Twitter, and I have it now broadcasting live on X, on X at Bougie Sports, at Bougie Sports, and on my profile at Posh_Clevelander, and it's broadcasting live on YouTube at Bougie Sports, So it's broadcasting successfully live there. Go ahead and take a look there. I'm just not able to show it here, and I'm very, very sorry about that. Please understand that Bougie Sports team is very, very professional. I am growing. I am still learning and navigating this. So please do not let it reflect on the other ladies on the team. Please understand that. But definitely, it's streaming successfully everywhere else on our other networks that we have, but it's successfully there. So you can head on over to Twitter. You can head on over to YouTube to my post there, capital P Posh_Clevelander, on Facebook, Bougie Sports there, and Bougie Sports dot net, and Bougie Sports on YouTube. Thank you. Bye bye.